Hello YouTube! Welcome back to fanmail Lizards. So this week is a very exciting week for me because I got my first fan mail. So someone by the name The Barefoot Ants contacted me. It's his YouTube channel, so I will put a link down in the description. And he contacted me and asked me if he could send me some ants. So I was like, yeah, I always wanted ants, and I still do. So yeah, he sent me some. It's a queen and some workers. And the day he contacted me, I started building an ant's nest. So I will show you that later in this video. Also, look at the stamps. Very nice. I really loved it. Also, I don't know how the post service is doing it, but yeah, I don't have an address. It's only fanmail Lizards, and it still got here, so I don't know how, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Again, thank you, man. Let's open this. The glass broke. I hope everything is okay. Wow, this is great. This is very nice. Let's see if we can make a close-up.
So, the species name of these ants is Lasius niger. You can find them in almost all of Europe and North America. This means it's also native to the Netherlands, which is important to me when it comes to ants. I don't want the species that don't belong here to invade the ants of this country if I ever fail and they escape. Remember that this is my first colony and the chance of making noob mistakes is bigger than in a few months.
Alright then, and now it's time to show you the ant's nest that I built. I will give you a quick guide how I build it. I will not go into too much detail, but yeah, you will figure out what I've done, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. And after that we will put the ants in and see what happens. I really hope they will enjoy their new nest. Ta-da! No wait, that's my coffee. I mean, ta-da! So this is my new ant's nest. I will give you a close shot. Here is one of the entrances. This will be their nest. You can see I have made my logo in it. It goes around the corner. Then you have another small nest which is connected. There's a hole over here, an entrance I mean. And over here is an entrance, but yeah, I didn't make it on purpose because this is my first ant's nest that I ever built and I have made some mistakes, which is okay, but yeah, this is what it became. Let's open the lid. This will be their outworld. I have a small skull, which is great, and this is where I will water them. Just a root of an oak. And well, the only downside of this is that it's probably way too big for the size of the colony. The guy who sent me this warned me about this, that if they have dead workers or just a garbage, they will probably throw it into their nest and you have a chance that it will mold. That will be a problem. But if it ever happens, I will make a new nest, a smaller one, and transfer them. But we will see, right? Oh, and I also made sure that the nest is closed off, both sides, so they will have it always dark and I can watch them whenever I want. I made it with magnets. So yeah, without further ado, I will show you how I built this, and after that we will put the ants in. Let's go!
So first of all, I bought a plastic tube which was not too big or too small. I threw it in the air a couple of times, dropped it, broke it, bought a new one and continued with the build. I bought some clay which had a nice frog on it and started making the inside of the ant's nest. I really wanted my logo in it, just for fun. It didn't really matter how the rest looked as long as it was a bit natural. I made a small mistake with this, and that was that I didn't realize that the nest was a bit too high. It was not a very big problem, but next time I will put the clay a lot lower. I mixed the plaster and threw it in. After 2 hours it was dry and I got the nest out. I removed the clay and brushed the loose pieces off. After that, I marked where I wanted the magnets to go and made small holes with the screwdriver. I glued the magnets in and let them dry. In the meantime, I made a hole on the side where the watering tube would fit. I cut the sponge on size so it would hold off some of the water. Now it was time to paint the sides of the nest. I knew that the sand of the outworld would be brown, so I decided to give the outside of the nest the same color. I wanted the inside of the nest to be white so I could see the black ants properly. While this was drying, I drilled 2 holes on the side of the container. I did this so I could add tubes when I wanted to move the ants to another home. When the paint was dry, I put the nest back in and started making the sides. This is just a piece of carbon which I painted black. I then started with the decoration. I first added a layer of desert sand and put in the skull and the oak root. Although I was happy with it, I decided to try it out with some other animal. So meet Bunny the centipede. Bunny has been with me since the beginning of time and her nest is somewhere deep in my drawer. After a few seconds of crawling around, she discovered that I made some mistakes. If you watch closely, you can see how the sand falls between the cracks of the sides. I did not know if it was a big problem, but I decided to fix it with non-toxic glue. I also added some rocks at the entrances of the nest so the sand would not be a pain in the ass for the ants. Now that this was fixed, I continued with the final and probably one of the most important part of the build, the barrier. I mixed alcohol with talcum powder and brushed it onto the sides of the container. I really hope I did it correct, but we will see in a minute. I guess.
Alright then, now it is time for the moment of truth. I've got some water, a tube of water over here, which I will lay in, and a tube of honeydew, which I will, well, also put in. And yeah, let's just see what happens. I will film it with this camera and with my mobile phone, and let's see how long it takes before we got some action. Oh, I am so excited. This will be great. Alright then, let's hope for the best. Alright then, there wasn't any action for a very long time. I worked like an hour and they're all just crawled back into the tube after some time. I have them over here at the moment, so I know that if you have ants you need to have a lot of patience. It can take a few days before they discover the new nest and move in there. So yeah, let's just see what happens. I will update you on that. But besides that, I filmed the queen, so here she is. I decided to call her Queen Azshara. Queen Azshara is a character from World of Warcraft, which I love really much. I asked the Barefoot Ants if he wanted to name the colony, and he said that I have to let my subscribers name the colony. So if you guys have suggestions how I would call them, then please leave it in the comment section down below, and I will pick one out. And if no one says anything, I will, well, come up with a name myself. Yeah. Alright, so the Barefoot Ants, thank you very much for this fan mail. I actually called it fan mail, and I really love that. So that's why the thumbnail is called fanmail. Besides all of this, I will take a summer break for a few weeks. I have no idea for how long, but not too long, just a few weeks, and to come up with some new ideas to give myself some rest for some time, because you know I have to do a lot of other things. It's actually festival season, so yeah, I have to go to a lot of festivals and go nuts, you know, and yeah, I also want some more time for the building of my paludarium, and if I have to make a video every week, well, it's not going very fast. So yeah, I wish all of you a very, very, very good summer. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and if you did, do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I will, well, like I said, I will make some more videos in the future, and well, I will see you guys in some time. Thank you all. Peace.